Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Melanin Consciousness. Today in this video, I'm going to break down a clip from Marcellus Wiley. He gets on LeBron James and his whole activism and the way he handles certain things. And I know a lot of you guys out there hate the fact that LeBron James steps and has comments when it comes to politics, social issues, things that are going on in this world. And it's another side of you that truly looks to LeBron for guidance and leadership. Now, I know a lot of people in the black community, of course, we love LeBron and we love the stuff that he has done for our community, but a lot of people don't like how LeBron steps out because sometimes we have to understand that even though the people who are leading us, right, they may be our celebrities, the leaders, they may not always be leading us in the proper direction. Now, their hearts may be in the right place, but they may not be leading us in the proper direction. And now me, somebody who's really serious about the forward progression of my people, melanin people, I think it's vital to understand who we're following and if they are in fact leading us to the right place. So I'm not here to tear down LeBron. I'm not here to say LeBron needs to be doing more, he needs to be doing less. I'm just here to set things straight because at the end of the day, if LeBron is going to be leading us, he has to be leading us in a proper direction. Does that make sense? Okay. So I don't believe that LeBron is trying to lead us in the wrong direction, but I do believe that LeBron does need to be more educated if he has so much power and influence. He can change a lot of things within our own community if he does things the proper way. Now, a lot of you guys have heard recently that he came out, he commented on the police shooting of MA'KIA and the shooting that happened in Ohio, okay? And as we all know, that the shooting that happened in Ohio was a very unfortunate event, but you can't put all that blame on the police. Now, my issue when it comes to this whole Black Lives Matter and us attacking the police, I'm here for it, okay? We need to be talking about police brutality. That is a big issue in our society. But there's a lot of other issues that I feel like we are not talking about that needs to be talked about. And it has nothing to do with trying to say all lives matter and other. No. Again, we need to be talking about police brutality. That is a need, okay? But the thing about it is there's other things that are going on in our community that are just as much serious, if not even more serious, that we must be communicating about. And if LeBron James took that upon himself to lead in those ways as well, and not just when it comes to social justice and police brutality, I believe that he can move our community forward a lot faster and exponentially, if I said the word right. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can hear this Marcellus Wiley clip, and it's absolutely amazing. I love the way that Marcellus breaks this down. And as I look at our leaders, again, I don't believe that some of our black leaders who have platforms are trying to purposely lead us in the right direction. A lot of us are still learning. A lot of us don't know what the right direction is. But somebody like Marcellus Wiley, this type of information, this type of rhetoric is what we need from our people who are at the top to lead us, because for one, we got to look at ourselves first. We got to get right. And then we got to come to the world and make sure the world gives us that respect after we are right. Okay. So let me share my screen so we can get this cracking. Let's see what this Marcellus got to say.
I want to actually pray that his profoundness matches the power of his platform. I say it again. His profoundness will one day match the power of his platform. You basically said that, like, dog, you can't do this. You can't be that irresponsible if you're LeBron James because you have that much power. And we all know when you get that type of power, the responsibility comes with it.
Yes.
The accountability that was deleted in that tweet is ironic. Like, to put up hashtag accountability, which is something that we all need right now in this moment. Accountability on all sides with all people, whether you're talking about the police officers, whether you're talking about the individuals in this situation, or even the victim in this situation. Every situation with accountability, not just rooting interests. And that's what's interesting about this. LeBron James, in terms of what he does for his day job, being a basketball player, second best at worst ever, maybe the GOAT. It's amazing there's one glaring critique on his resume, that he defers in critical times. Damn, I wish that was true in this moment. When it's a real issue.
Hey, let me pause real quick, because this is low-key funny, because he's talking about, obviously, LeBron James. The biggest critique on his basketball career is the fact that he defers at the end of the game, right? We loved Mike because Mike makes them clutch shots. We love Kobe because of them clutch shots. We can argue LeBron's the best player, but the reason why he's not is because in critical moments, he passes and he defers to somebody else. So if you look at that officer during this same interaction, in a critical moment, that officer does not have the ability to pass it to somebody else. He doesn't. He has to make a decision right now. And LeBron, he usually defers. So it's crazy because he does not ever take that accountability, but he wants everybody to be on that same accountability. Come on, we got to keep
Not just basketball wins and losses and points scored. When it's real life issues, where's the deferring? In that moment, LeBron, until all the facts come out, till you watch the video, till you come out and see what's right from wrong in this situation. He should have passed in this moment. You know, people always say, and I'm not agreeing with that, shut up and dribble. Nah, just shh and pass.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. I am the complete person against that whole shut up and dribble narrative. Okay. So when we talk about our celebrities need to get out the way, I'm not saying you guys need to shut up and dribble. I'm saying is y'all need to get educated, because if you guys truly want to lead us, you guys have to lead us properly. It's not about leading us just saying we're here for y'all, we love y'all, social justice, tweeting things. No, lead us properly, and Marcellus is going to get to that.
It to come, and then you'll be able to see things clearer. But this is what happens when you want to be first, not right. And he has that platform, he has that power, he has those followers, and he knows that those people are listening for every single word that he's going to profess. So it's crazy. You said check your emotions if you're not emotional. I'm gonna check them. Because emotions can't trump logic. And that's what's happening. Your agenda can't go before your acumen. You can't pander before your principles. And right now, even if you get all the likes and all the retweets, you know what I say about social media. Man, I am tired of people always going out there for likes and followers. Where's the love in the leaders? And LeBron James, in so many respects, God, you're well intended. In so many respects, God, you do the greatest in what you touch and in endeavors, opening in schools, etc. We know his charitable.
He does nothing but great things. So nobody is here trying to bring down LeBron James. He has to understand the power that he holds. And again, Marcellus is going to get to it, okay? But I'm going to let him finish.
Contributions, how big his heart is. But you can't forget up here, because the statement goes like this. I don't care how smart you are if you don't stop and think. LeBron James, he failed in that moment. Don't give a damn how smart you are if you don't stop and think. This is a moment that he regrets, and I think that his ego, I think that LeBron James was selfless enough to say, oh, this is hurting more than it's helping. Remember, there are three sides to every story. Your side, their side, and the truth that meets somewhere in the middle. And I get the pull. I get why LeBron James wants to be first. And right, of course, but first. But in this moment, come on. Who in the hell is looking at this situation any different? The cop has an impossible choice, which is to save a life, I'm going to have to take a life. And it's just that simple. Like, I get where we want to say, but this happened over here, but that ain't this. I'm talking about right here. And when you're that powerful, LeBron, you have that platform, you have to stay in that play, to use basketball terms. You have to stay in that vacuum. It's just interesting when that happens. But LeBron James, man, it's been a lot of missteps, man. And I'm not going to.
And what he's trying to describe right now is the fact that each incident when it comes to these police brutalities, these police shootings or whatnot, they're all different. They're all created different. They're not all the same. They don't fall under the same umbrella. And what a lot of these people who are doing in the media and people with these agendas, they're trying to put all of these cases up under one umbrella. Now, I have an issue with that because I do know that there's true police brutality in this country. So we need to attack the true police brutality. But there's other situations that is not police brutality. They have to do their job. And if we don't allow them to do their job and we try to remove police, who's going to protect us? We have to think with logic, not the emotions at all times. Let's keep it pushing.
Balance it out, because I think the good outweighs the bad, certainly. But LeBron James has to understand, man. He goes out there and says, well, you know, we live in two different Americas. I don't believe that America's divided. I just think we're different. And right now, it's getting highlighted more so than ever, so it's getting exaggerated. Braun says he's scared to leave his house. Why? What? I'm not scared to leave my house, and I'm not LeBron James. I'm not enamored like LeBron James. He's scared to leave his house. We could have that conversation another day. LeBron James, in this tweet, what does he say? Oh, man, the system. The system. The same system that is so broken it allowed you to become a billionaire and never get arrested in it. But the system is broken. Are you speaking for other people? We have enough people out here telling us what not to do, what goes wrong. How about somebody who has made it?
Yes.
Single parent. LeBron James, what, he went to 10 different homes, moving.
And this part right here that he's about to go over is really what I wanted to show y'all. I really didn't want to go through this whole police case. Everybody got a different perspective. Have your own perspective. So I really didn't want to go through all that. What he's about to say about how LeBron should be handling these cases, this is what I believe LeBron should be doing, because it preaches power. It preaches life, not always death. It's showing love to our community and what we can do, not what we can't do. LeBron, don't show us... Excuse me, why? LeBron, don't show us what all the negative things that come with being a black man in America. Show us the positive, because you made it out. Show us how you made it out. Give us that information. Show us that stuff. We don't need to hear you always coming out saying you tired of police killing people. We all tired of it. Duh. Come on, let's keep it pushing.
Around Ohio his entire childhood. I would love to hear that story of how you became LeBron James against all odds, instead of always professing the odds are against all people.
Exactly.
I love LeBron James. You know, I think he's the GOAT. So don't get me started on this, but you got to look before you leap. In anything in life, I don't give a damn if you're rich, poor, or ugly. You got to look before you leap. LeBron just leaped in this one because he knew his followers would catch him. And that's a problem. I give it to you like this. One, your skin is not your sin. So when people start saying, well, entertainment and athletics, yeah, and other lanes, we're over here now having our kids grow up in a world where they're going to know victims' names before they know professors' names and wise scholars like Thomas Sowell or something like that. But here's the sentence. Tell me how you feel about this sentence. LeBron.
Before he says this sentence, I'm going to say that again. We could be preaching power to it. Do we think it's okay that we're running around talking about all these people who are dying, but we're not celebrating the people who are living right now? And I'm not saying to not focus and not show love and not focus on what's going on out here, but like for years now, we have been doing nothing talking about dying. We're not talking about living. And I believe that they're doing this on purpose to make us feel less than for ourselves. So somebody like LeBron, he has the power. Again, I don't ask any celebrities to do anything. It's not your job to change the community. It's not your job. But if you want to put yourself in there, I'm going to ask you to do it certain ways. So LeBron, like he's about to say, instead of talking about death, talk about life. Let's go.
James says, I'm so damn tired of seeing black people killed by police. With that platform. How about this sentence? Instead of that, I'm so damn tired of seeing black people killed. A little different. How about this sentence? Even more idealistic. I'm so damn tired of just seeing people killed. In the misstep, I can't excuse that. In the misstep, like we harp on a play in a football game, and we're going to spend a whole show on that. Yeah. But then on this, because we like LeBron, and he's wrapped in so much love because we not only respect his game, but his commitment to his family, to his community, blah, blah. But the irresponsibility that shows in the micro makes me say, be responsible about the macro. Like, dog, 250 black people killed by police every year. That's 250 too many people. But in the macro sense, there's 7,500 homicides to black people every single year as well. I'm not saying, LeBron, you got to put the focus on that fully, but let's be responsible. We're going to just go in there and say, I want to save 250 people, which we all do. But there's 7,500 in totality that never gets the discussion because the people with the platform are not highlighting that. And that's, look, I grew up trying to navigate around that. I am not scared of the police, brother. I wasn't then, I'm not now.
Exactly. And so that was amazing by Marcellus Wiley, that whole clip. I hope that you guys understood what he was trying to get across there, but the issue is, it's not LeBron supporting us and not LeBron standing up for us. I know LeBron's intent is amazing. I know he opened up that school. That intent is amazing. But you still can be a leader, but leading people in the wrong direction, okay? And I'm not saying LeBron is leading us in the wrong direction, but LeBron could speak more power to us instead of speaking more death to us, okay? There is an issue with police brutality in America, but like I tell people, we have so many issues. We need to change the way that we are eating. We need to change the way we are talking to each other. We need to change the way in the things that we are learning. We need to change the music and the things that we're listening to. There's a lot going on in our community that we need to fix that's far worse than what's going on when it comes to police brutality. Yes, we need to fight police brutality, but we equally need to fight black and black crime. We equally need to fight the way that we're eating, the things that we're putting into our system. We equally need to understand the entertainment industry and how that is trying to keep us down and keep us away from education. We need to focus on all these things, okay? And so when we're only focused on police brutality, that is an issue for me, because at the end of the day, while we're talking about police brutality, in the same sentence, they are trying to remove our guns as well. So who's going to protect us? Who? I don't know. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Again, this is not to bring LeBron down. I'm just trying to really show the truth. So like both sides of everything, and we have to keep it 100 and think logically for us to progress. We can't think emotionally. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you like this content, please send it to at least one of your friends if you think that they can benefit from it. If you don't think so, don't send it. It's that simple, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the comment box, because let's talk about LeBron James and how he should be leading our people with all the power that he has with the platform that he has. I love you guys. And at all times, it is Operation Complete Human.